show with Courtney, and now we are back with jewelry, and we are doing January birthstones. So if you don't know, now you know. Garnet is going to be one of those January birthstones, and nowadays, there's like the traditional birthstone, and then there's like a modern day birthstone too, which is something I'm still learning about. But garnet is that traditional January birthstone. So we're going to have some really beautiful garnet pieces coming up. We also, I've noticed, have a few really pretty butterflies. So butterflies are so magical, right? All about transformation. And as we're heading into the new year, maybe you have it on your heart to transform in 2024. I think we all should always be striving to transform and become the very best version of ourselves. So welcome. We are officially live on all of our platforms. Thank you for joining us. Again, my name is Lauren. I'm a host here at Shop LC. Now, if you are here to shop today, we have made it really easy for you. If you're on TikTok, you will follow the link in our bio. And then if you're on Instagram or Facebook, you're actually going to use the comment sold feature. So you will comment with the item number. You'll comment sold 101, sold 102, and that will always be up in the corner of your screen. You can also watch on shoplc.com. You're going to go to shoplc.com, head to the live streams tab, and then from there, you can watch the video, and it'll actually have a list of products. So if you're kind of visual and you want to be able to see what items we're covering as we go through, like in a list form, that's a good way to do that. Also, don't be shy with the comment sold feature. If you love something, go ahead and comment sold. We're not going to instantly charge you. We are not working magicians over here. We're just going to send you a link to the product. So it's kind of a good way to keep a shopping list as you go through the show, and then you can check out at the end of the show. Also, if you hit $50 in your cart, or technically $49.99, which is just like, we're giving you a little leeway there, because I know websites that I shop on that if I'm at $49.99, I'm not qualifying for free shipping. I have to add something else to my cart. I'll be on there like sifting through on the website for the cheapest item possible just so I can get complimentary shipping. $49.99, we are going to give you that complimentary shipping. So maybe you want to stack a few things into your cart so that you hit your complimentary shipping. I just think that's logical, right? That's just logic. Add one more thing instead of paying shipping, and then it's something you actually get to have and hold and keep versus just paying that shipping fee. So, maybe it's something you want to think about. Also, let me tell you a little bit about Shop LC. If this is your first time stopping into our live streams, maybe you just came upon us today on TikTok or Instagram, we are not only a website and a live stream program, we actually have a television program as well, a in-home shopping television program. And so we're just wanting to bring you the opportunity to do in-home shopping in a new, updated way through our live stream. This is going to give you a really personal way to shop. We can totally customize and tailor this experience to you. So if you want to see something again, let us know. If you want to see a different angle, let us know. If you think my hair looks horrible, let us know. I'm just kidding. But people will. Totally kidding. But this is an interactive experience. It's social media. So let's get social, let's have fun. It also makes the show so much more fun for myself, for DJ, who is keeping everything running here behind the scenes. The more y'all interact with us, the more fun we get to have on this interactive platform. And so we really want to just make this an overall immersive experience. We don't want this to just be a passive experience where you're sitting there watching me show jewelry. Let's chit chat. Let's have fun. Let's make this a cool, personal thing. I want to get to know y'all. If y'all have questions about me even, let us know. That is what this is all about. This gives you the opportunity. If you are someone who maybe you are familiar with Shop LC, you watch the TV program, this is an opportunity to get to know your Shop LC hosts a little bit better on a little bit more personal basis, and we can really dig into your questions about the jewelry. Obviously there's the option to message in on the television side, but that's a fast-paced environment and there's a very set schedule of items, and so it can be difficult to really dive into your questions. But with these, we can try something on 3 times. We can show you a different angle. We can show you 2 earrings, 1 on each ear. We can go back if you're like, oh wait, I see we have 2 pairs of hoops. So like maybe I try on the first pair and you're like, oh, I like those. And then we go to the second pair later in the show and you're like, oh, wait, which one do I like better? Guess what? I can try on both and you can see which one you like. That is the beauty of the live stream. So keep that in mind. And Shop LC, we have been around for over 40 years. No, 25 years? 40 years.
I think 40?
Yeah, 40 years. Starting as a manufacturer and then moving into bringing the items directly to you, the consumers. So do not get scared when you see our amazing pricing. This is not a scam. This is not, no tricks going on here. We are able to bring you the best pricing because here at Shop LC, we manufacture majority of our items in-house. So therefore, we've cut out that middleman. We're bringing the item straight to you and we are bringing it to you at the lowest price possible. Specifically here on the live stream, you are going to get the absolute best price that you'll see these items at Shop LC in general. And that is because DJ and Stephanie, they work behind the scenes to really make sure that on the live stream, we get the absolute best deals. A lot of times you'll see very limited quantities, maybe limited sizing. And so since we're kind of getting those last in stock items, that's when we're able to bring you really special pricing. So might have to get in on things quick because they do sell out fast, especially when we have low quantities. Sometimes we'll have 10 or less on some of these items. So you do want to hop in on it. If you're a little bit weary, do not worry. We have a 30-day joy guarantee. So if you aren't absolutely satisfied, if it doesn't fit, that's okay. You have 30 days to return your item, and we're going to make those returns very easy for you here at Shop LC because we are in the business of delivering joy. And part of that is making sure that you absolutely love your product. So we don't want you to be just stuck with something that you don't love, right? That would not spark joy. So we are in the business of delivering joy. And I love that. I love that that is kind of our motto here at Shop LC. Back in my past job, I remember I was working with a coworker friend of mine. And I think we were in Detroit. And we were working, and it was cold. We were outside at this event. I used to work in the automotive industry with Toyota, and we were outside at this event, and it was cold. It was rainy, and we were kind of standing there, and I was like, oh, I'm freezing. And he was like, Lauren, we are so lucky because we are in the business of making people's day. We get to talk to people every day, and we have the opportunity to make someone's day with our words, with our smile. And that's something that stuck with me. That's been years now. I think that was like 2021. And that has stuck with me that whenever you're in a situation where you get to talk to people or interact with people or like this job, I kind of get to have a voice where I'm speaking to people. I hope that I can keep that mindset of being in the business of making people's day. And so I love that Shop LC wants to deliver joy because I feel like that really goes, it lines up with my own personal goal of making people's day, of making people smile. We all have that ability. Even if, you work from home and you don't have an interactive job, when you're at the grocery store, you can be in the business of making someone's day, right? Saying hello, a smile, all of those little things. You never know what someone's going through. I was reading this article, was it an article or podcast, one or the other, but a lady was saying that she had just lost her mom. She had been at home for like a week. She hadn't gotten out of the house, and she went to the grocery store, and she just felt like no one was being nice. And it was just like, it probably wasn't that anyone was being mean, but in that moment, a smile would have gone so far for her, right? Because it was her first time out after losing her mom. And so you just never know what your smile can do for someone or what your hello can do for someone. So keep that in mind as you go throughout your day, no matter what you do. I think that that's something that makes Shop LC special. That is kind of part of the program here, is wanting to make people happy. And we do that through great deals, through amazing products, but also through a program called Your Purchase Feeds. And this is such a special program. I think it sets Shop LC apart from any other home shopping network in that every single item purchased is equivalent to a meal for a child in need. So whether you purchase a $3 item or $300 item, A child in need is going to receive a warm meal on your behalf. You don't have to round up. You don't have to make a donation. It is just it is in correlation with that purchase. So we do that locally here in Austin. We also do that abroad. And it's just a really special way to give back. We just went through the season of giving, but we should all try to keep that spirit of giving with us all year long. So I love that, and that's something special about Shop LC. That's kind of like the lowdown of Shop LC. And now I'll get into our actual show. I know I went on a little tangent today, but sometimes you just have words on your heart that you feel like you need to speak, and that was on my heart to share that with y'all, because I know we can all get into the hustle and bustle of things. It's the new year. It's like move, 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 go, go, go. And also sometimes we just get emotionally depleted and we don't quite realize the energy that we are giving off to those around us. And so it's good to be aware of that. It's good to be like, you know what? I can be in the business of making some mistakes. All right. So first item of the day. Now, I did mention at the beginning, but we are doing January birthstones. January birthstones. So first item of the day, we have a triple A demantoid garnet. So garnet, being the January birthstone, I think something so interesting about garnet is I mentioned, right, I have an automotive background. So I don't have necessarily a jewelry background. I am learning. I am in the thick of training right now, and I'm learning more and more each day. But when I would think of garnet, I would think of a red color, right? I have a maroon garnet bracelet that I bought myself when I graduated college. I went to A&M, and so those were my school colors. I thought it kind of like, it was a good fit. But I did not realize the variety of colors that garnet can come in. So how fun is that for January babies that you can really mix and match in your birthstone? I'm a July baby. I have ruby. Ruby is a pretty cut and dry color. And I love ruby. And actually working here, I have come to learn of kind of different hues of ruby that are pretty game changing. But with garnet, you have literally a variety of colored garnets. And that's just so neat. So a little jealous of you, January babies. I learned this today too, listening to a podcast. Learned so many things in podcasts. DJ, did you know there's a difference between jealous and envious?
I can see that, but I'm not sure what it is.
Like, I would think they're like synonyms.
Yeah.
Like, I would interchange them. So, like, being envious is like wanting, like, you want to take what they have, basically. It's like the more negative one.
Oh, is it the more negative one?
That's what they were saying on this podcast. Where, like, jealous could be more like, oh my gosh, like, DJ, you're going to Hawaii. I'm so jealous. Like, I don't want to take it from you.
Yeah.
It's like, oh my gosh, like, I want to do it too.
Right.
But it's not like, but like envy is like, oh, you're doing that. Like, I should be doing it instead, kind of thing.
Okay.
So.
Gotcha. Okay.
Little.
That makes sense.
A little thing. I don't know. Who knows if that's accurate? But that's how they were explaining it on this podcast.
Sense.
I was like, because I could I have definitely said to like friends and stuff, oh my gosh, I'm so jealous. Like, and it's not a negative thing.
Not negative. It's like you're like, good for them.
Like, yay! Like, that's amazing. Like, wow.
Yeah.
Like, if that makes any sense, I'll know. Let me know.
Sense.
Have any of y'all done that? Do y'all utilize the word jealous as like, oh my gosh, I'm so jealous. Like, I'm so happy for you. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe I'm just goofy. But on the podcast, they were on the same mind track. So maybe that's a millennial girl thing. Okay, into the jewelry, you guys, or I will just rant and ramble all day. So our first ring. This is a demantoid garnet. It is AAA. So thinking about jewelry, AAA is going to be like your top 5% of that stone of when we talk about like the color and the clarity. It's going to be that top 5% when we're looking at AAA stones. So looking at the demantoid garnet, already a very rare color in your garnet. And then you have the element of being AAA, so you know you are getting a top quality color in that stone. It is part of our Luxoro collection, so we're going to be utilizing 14 karat yellow gold. It is not a vermeil. We love our vermeil here. You're going to see lots of vermeil today, but this is actually 10 karat yellow gold. It does have a beautiful halo of your GH diamonds. So those are going to be top quality diamonds as well. So you've got a top quality garnet with top quality diamonds. 1 full carat here between your garnet and your diamonds. And just like take a peek at the vibrancy of that demantoid garnet. It has like almost like a lime green color to it. It's way more vibrant and colorful than you would typically expect to see in a garnet. It just has this bright, airy, almost like springtime, summertime feel to it with that bright tone. And then you get your burst of light with those diamonds. Really, really stunning. Only downside to this one, we are limited to sizes 7 and 8. So we have those middle sizes available. Maybe you slip it onto a different hand. I know my left hand is smaller than my right hand. So sometimes when something is smaller, I can put it on my left, but I might not be able to put it on my right. So maybe you slip it on another hand. If you have, you know, a red toned garnet and garnet is your birthstone, maybe this is a way to change things up a little bit to get your birthstone, but have something different. It's going to go with completely different outfits than, let's say, like your more kind of burgundy, wine toned, cranberry toned garnets. This is going to be a really different look. $199.60 utilizing our budget pay. And budget pay is just another way that we are kind of trying to help you out here at Shop LC. Budget pay is a no interest, no credit check. Just no credit check. Yeah, no interest, no credit check. It's not a credit card. It is just portioned out payments. So pretty much anything you purchase here at Shop LC, you can utilize budget pay. And it is just a way for us to get you your product at a starting lower price. So kind of makes it a little bit easier to get into some of the higher price point items. I know numbers to me can also be intimidating, right? You look at something and you're like, I can't do that. Especially like it's January. December was a month of spending, right? Whether it's gift buying, it's go to special dinners with friends and family and events and to see, you know, Christmas shows and Christmas coffees and all of those things. So December was a heavy spending month. So maybe January is your budget month. So budget pay can come in handy on that. $199.60 on your budget pay. 1 total carat between your demantoid garnet and your diamonds. $997 total. You will get the automatic complimentary shipping on that. And part of our Luxor collection, it will come in a lovely box as well. I also do want to mention it comes with your appraisal card. So we've had this appraised by a third party outside of Shop LC. It's actually appraised at $3,000. So you're getting this for about a third of the appraisal. And you can take this card to have it insured. So that will be item 101 on our demantoid garnet with those GH quality diamonds. That is item 101. You'll come at sold 101. Now moving on to item 102. We have another AAA piece and another part of our Luxor collection. But this time we are utilizing 10 karat yellow gold. So when you see things like Luxoro, those are kind of our in-house designer collections where we are utilizing gold. So it can be 10 karat, it can be 14 karat. As we get into different categories, you might even see 22 karat, 24 karat. It just depends on which collection we're talking about. Our Luxor collection, these are going to be designer crafted pieces, like in-house designer crafted pieces. So artisan craftsmanship, top level gemstones, top quality gold, all of those things wrapped up to make it part of our Luxor collection. Again, this is going to be another AAA quality stone, but this is going to be your Nigerian spezarite garnet, which again, we are talking about a unique colored garnet. This is going to have a rich orange tone to it, very deep. I mean, hey, if we have any UT fans, and I mean University of Texas or University of Tennessee, this could go for either. If your daughter, your mom, is an alumni or maybe graduating, maybe this is a nice graduation gift. I mean, something so stunning that you're gonna have forever. It's a very classic ring, really gorgeous right hand ring or middle finger ring, something that can just kind of elevate an outfit, but does have a nice low profile. So it could be an everyday wear ring as well. With the 10 karat gold, you're gonna get something that's a little bit more durable than like 22, 24 karat gold. So very easy to utilize as an everyday ring. And this is my favorite part of this ring. You have a double halo, but you're gonna get a lot of contrast because your first halo is gonna be baguettes and your second halo will be rounds. So you're getting a look with a lot of depth. It also kind of gives it almost a vintage feel with the variety between the baguettes and the rounds. Very limited sizing on this one as well, you guys. We have sizes 6, 7, 8, and 9. So I say very limited. I guess that is a good range there, but we are sold out at the half sizes on this one. $140, utilizing your budget pay. Just take a look at the color of that spezarite garnet. Again, a garnet that I was not personally familiar with until coming to Shop LC, and kind of like my eyes have been opened to the world of garnet, kind of the possibilities of garnet and the different varieties that are available in this precious gemstone. Really, really love the way that you're gonna get so much contrast between those baguettes and the rounds. Again, that's my favorite part of this piece. Let us know, what's your favorite part of this ring? I just love that. I think it gives it a really unique look. This is something that with that uniqueness you could hand down, you could keep it in the family, something special, something different. So that will be item 102. You will comment sold 102 for our Nigerian spezarite garnet. And again, you guys, that is a AAA garnet. So that is going to be in that top 5% when it comes to that specific color, that specific stone. Now, continuing on, we have, you guys, we are all over the world with our garnets today. Like, really. We are all over the place with these garnets. So we've had the Nigerian spezarite. We had the demantoid garnet. And now, we have a AAA Sri Lankan honey garnet. We are jet setters today, okay? We are flying from here to there, everywhere, with these garnets. This is going to be certified and appraised. So, again, you will get that appraisal card, and I will show y'all that to y'all in just one moment. This is going to be a very large stone, though. And with your Sri Lankan honey garnet, you are getting that orange tone, but it's going to be deeper. It's going to be between an orange and like a rich kind of camel color. So it's going to lean a little bit more towards the browns versus the vibrant neon kind of oranges that you might expect. It's going to lean towards more like a rich, a warm color orange with your Sri Lankan honey garnet, which, I mean, it's sweet like honey, right? It's sweet, it's warm, it kind of draws you in. You will have, again, those GH quality diamonds. This time those are going to be on your sides of your band there, where you're going to have a little bit of a crisscross going on. So on each side of that band, you essentially have an infinity shape. And one half of that infinity on each side will be those round GH quality diamonds. 7.7 carats on this one. And it's pretty safe to say majority of those 7 carats, at least 6 carats, is going to come from that Sri Lankan honey garnet. It is large, it is prominent, it almost has the look of just a solitaire ring because it really is that main center stone, and then you're just getting that splashing of light, that splashing of your diamonds on the sides of your band. So we'll take a peek here at the larger photo. See how you have that crisscross going down the sides. It's kind of forming an X style shape on your band, and that will be part of our Lux Royal collection as well. So you're going to get 10 karat yellow gold on this one, 10 karat yellow gold, AAA on your garnet, and then your GH quality diamond. So all top quality elements when putting this ring together. This one is actually appraised And I did mention these are appraisals outside of Shop LC. This is a third party. This one is appraised for $2,250. So $2,250 appraisal on this one. We are selling this today for $579.99. Of course, utilize the budget pay, you guys. $116 on budget pay. Of the stones we've shown you today, and I think of the stones we have actually, this is going to be the largest center stone on any ring of the show. This is a very prominent center stone. It is very eye-catching. It draws you in, and it really takes up so much space on the finger. It's really going to pull you in. It's captivating. And if you're just someone who's like, more is more, bigger is better, here you go. This might be the one for you. I know some of us, there's two, what do you call it? Two lanes you can be in. You can be in a less is more category or more is more. I think there are moments for both, but I think I tend to generally veer into the more is more category. I don't know. So take another peek at that. 7.7 carats between your Sri Lankan honey garnet and your diamonds. Majority of that, again, coming from your Sri Lankan honey garnet. $579.99, complimentary shipping. Feel free to utilize your budget pay. That will be item 103. You're going to comment sold 103 for our certified and appraised Sri Lankan honey garnet ring. And I do believe we have a matching pendant that is coming up next. Ooh, yes, we do.
Yes, we do.
Okay, you guys. So this is actually going to be, I know I said the ring is our largest, but that is our largest ring. This pendant is going to be the largest stone of the day. This solitaire AAA honey garnet is going to be 9.3 carats, and that is all in your honey garnet. So big, I don't even know if big is the right word. Massive might be the word. Look at that. This is a solitaire stone. Look at the presence on the neckline. Nothing small about it. And I also want to mention and point out, look at the detail on that veil. You kind of have this split, almost like what do you call it, DJ, on a flower? Like, you've got the stem, and then you've got like I guess they're leaves, like that come like this.
I believe so.
Kind of like the splitting on the stem of a flower right here as you go up your veil. So lots of detailing. And I always love what Shop LC does because they didn't have to do that, right? They did not have to add that. They could have had a basic 10 karat yellow gold bail, and it would have looked pretty. And we would have loved it because the center stone, that solitaire stone, is so eye-catching. But nothing is ever just good at Shop LC. Everything is to the next level. Our designers really think of every detail, and they want to make things look top quality and have that designer feel. So they're going to add those little details, like that detailing on the bail. As I walk back to the very back of our live stream set, look at how prominent this still is on the neckline. It is jumping out at you. It really just has a very rich color, a very deep color. And I feel like it's just kind of jumping out. It's popping out, and it can be seen from across the room because it is just that big, bold size. 9.3 carats on this stone. This one, it will not come with a chain. It's going to be stone standalone on your stone, but it will have the 10 carat yellow gold bail. Decent size there on the bail, so you could absolutely slip this onto any gold tone chain that you have. Do not let like the idea that like, oh, it's a 10 karat yellow gold bail, I have to have a 10 karat yellow gold chain. Heck no. Put this on whatever chain you have. Put this on whatever gold tone chain you have. You have a vermeil gold chain? Go for it. You have a 24 karat gold chain? Go for it. Whatever you have, y'all, those gold tones all mix and match. Do what you got to do. Make it happen. It's going to look gorgeous no matter how you wear it. Here is kind of that matching ring. Both of those really big looks. I think it just comes down to when you're going for something big, when you're going for something bold, do you want it on the neckline or do you like the bling bling on your finger? I don't know. I like them both, but tough decision. decisions. Tough decisions. $3.99 on the pendant. $80, you guys, utilizing our budget pay. So you can actually get this pendant home 9.3 carats. Do you have anything in your jewelry collection that is 9 carats? I don't have anything, any gemstone that is 9 carats in my jewelry collection. That is a lot of garnet right there, y'all, and that is a triple A. So top 5% of your honey garnet. This will be item 104. That matching ring was item 103. So comment sold 104 for the pendant and 103 for the ring. Oh, can't forget that. We have the appraisal on the pendant. The pendant is appraised at $1,550. So $1,550. Geez, okay, we're looking at $399, $1,550 on the appraisal. So nearly over 4 times. No, okay, right under 4 times the price that we are charging is the appraisal. So you can definitely tell you are getting in on a very valuable piece of jewelry. All right, DJ, what do we got next?
Next up we have some studs.
Ooh, okay, our first pair of earrings of the day. And these are going to be, again, part of our Luxoro collection. These are back to our Spezartine garnet. They're going to be Viceroy Spezartine garnets. Almost said President garnet. It was so funny the other day. I was co-hosting with Chris on Saturday. And Chris was saying, oh yeah, those are perfect for going to meet with the president. And I was like, of all things, like, have you been meeting with the president? Because, that's never happened to me. Not these specifically, but just my mispronunciation of Spezartine president. Y'all, my brain goes down rabbit holes that you would never believe. Luxoro collection again, this time utilizing our 10 karat yellow gold. The price point on these, you guys, pretty crazy. We have knocked this down to clearance pricing for the live stream. I promise you these aren't hard to get on. This is just me being me and having a little difficulty. DJ, did the air go down in here?
It did a tiny bit, actually.
If you're not too hot, could we see if we can get it a little warmer?
Yeah.
Okay, look at the instant pop of color on these earrings. Instant pop. You get this bright, vibrant orange with your Spezartine garnet. Remember, y'all, this was the Spezartine garnet ring, the one with that baguette and round halo that was just kind of that heirloom looking piece, had a little vintage charm to it. These would be a great addition to that ring. These would also just be a great everyday stud. Hey, like I mentioned, y'all, UT fans, University of Texas, University of Tennessee. What other teams are orange? Do we have any NBA teams that are orange? Oh, there's gotta be, right?
Yeah, let's see. NBA orange.
Or I guess NFL. Any of them. NFL, NBA, NHL.
Well, for NFL, I think the Browns.
Oh,
Browns.
Cleveland! Johnny Manziel! I mean, he's not on the Browns anymore, but and that's me having a weird fangirl moment. Y'all, I went to A&M during the Johnny Manziel era, and so despite his life path choices, which I think, we could probably mostly all agree he could have done a little better, I will always have a little soft spot in my heart for him because we were there at the same time at A&M. But yeah, okay, Cleveland Browns, University of Texas, University of Tennessee. Oh my gosh, the Houston Astros. Y'all, if you have a favorite sports team that has an orange color, these would be so cute to add to your game day look. I'm all about a stylish, fun game day look. Also, Colorado. Oh, the Broncos. Whoa. Okay. Yep. Von Miller, another Aggie, even though he's not a Bronco anymore. But I want to roll with these sports references. I'm impressing myself actually with my sports references today. Even though they're all Aggies, so it really doesn't count. Um, DJ, do you want to know my motivation last night
What?
before TV? So, y'all, if you're new to the night live stream, I've been on the live stream since September. This has kind of been my training ground, my jumping off point here at Shop LC, and so I'm moving towards the TV side now, but it's a change, right? It's a whole different set, and it can be overwhelming, and so I was like, I'm gonna go in there, and I'm gonna be Tom Brady. I'm going to have the mindset of Tom Brady, which I admire Tom Brady so much because he is the greatest of all time, but like rightfully so. I don't know if this is news to y'all. Maybe everyone knows this, but I just found this to be so interesting. He would go before every game and he would walk the field wherever they were and he would meditate and really get in the right headspace for it. And it was like, you know what? Maybe, you have this mishap or that. Does anybody out there think that Tom Brady let little things beat him down so much that it affected how he played the next game? No. Instead, he let little tiny things, whether it's like, a little mishap or whatever, instead, he would probably let that push him to be so much better. That's how you become the GOAT, right? That is how you become Tom Brady. So, by golly, I'm Tom Brady the heck out of this. And let what I perceive to be my little struggles, instead of letting them get me down or get in my head, I'm going to let those be the things that push me forward, push me to a Super Bowl, and then another Super Bowl. Y'all get the reference? Maybe y'all need to Tom Brady it up in your life too. Who knew I was such a sports girl? Did you know, DJ?
Who would have thought it?
Who would have thought? I'm just on a football roll. It is the college championship today.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Who ended up playing? Michigan and...
Alabama?
I thought Alabama's out.
Oh, yeah, Alabama's out. Crap, I forgot.
I know. Look at me, DJ. I like to pretend I'm a sports girl, but I'm really not. I don't actually know who's in the championship. Other than I do know Michigan is in the championship. I know Texas isn't.
Yeah, no, they lost their game.
Sorry, not sorry. Just kidding. Just kidding. Y'all, I went to A&M. I am trained to not like University of Texas, but I actually I will root for them because they are a part of Texas, and I just love this great state. God bless Texas, right? Okay, back to the studs. This is not your average show, you guys. This is not your average live stream. Well, it is with me, but this is not your average live stream with Chris. I think he was mortified on Saturday because I have so many little, tangents I can go on, and he gets down to business. I like to get down to business.
Oh, it's Michigan and Washington.
Ooh, Michigan and Washington. Wow. Okay. I did not know that. Actually, maybe I did know Washington. I don't know. I haven't been following. I had seen so many people who were so invested in Texas going all the way, and then once that dropped off, I was kind of like, I don't know. I keep up through people keeping up on social media. That's how I know my sports stuff. $69.34 on these. Whether you're a sports fan and you've got an orange team in your life, these are half a carat per ear. So a total of 1 full carat of those premium Viceroy Spezartine garnets. It is just going to give you a pop of bright, fun, kind of that tangerine, clementine color orange. They really are like little cuties on your ear. That's the best kind of orange. If it's not a cutie, I don't want it. It's so much easier to eat too. Wouldn't you agree, TJ?
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Best oranges out there. Little clementine cuties. Oh, well, OSU. OSU is also orange. So, y'all keep on sending in your orange teams since it is sports day here at our Shop LC live stream. So, $69.34. These are on clearance for the live stream. I should mention, anything you see on discount pricing on the live stream, which is pretty much everything, because we work magic. And by we, I mean DJ and Stephanie behind the scenes. They work magic, and they get the prices dropped literally for the live stream. And then the pricing goes up afterwards. So these will not stay at $69. So hop in on them while you have the chance. If you have a daughter, a granddaughter, a niece, a girlfriend, a friend, a sister that loves the color orange, that is passionate about an orange colored team, look at these little cuties. Petite, if you had a double piercing, you could totally wear these in your top piercing, and then have like a more of a statement earring on the bottom portion. So lots of different ways you can bring these into your jewelry collection for $69. Okie dokie. Now, DJ's like, oh no, this is gonna be a long show. She's talking a lot, and she's bringing up all kinds of random miscellaneous facts. Okay, we are moving into, and I feel like I always butcher the name, Savorite, right? It's a
Savorite,
silent
yeah.
T.
Mm-hmm.
Savorite, you guys. Okay, so we're moving back towards those green tones with your garnet. And like, did I mention January birthstone friends? A little bit jealous because y'all are getting this variety of colors in your birthstone. Back to this bright, vibrant green. Honestly, this Savorite, it's green, but it's like it's a different green than the Demantoid that we had at the start of the show. It will be part of our Luxoro collection. This one is utilizing 10 karat white gold. This is actually the first item of the day that we've utilized white gold. So if you like that clean, crisp, a little bit more modern, a little bit more minimalist style, I feel like white gold really gives you that look. Premium Savorite garnet with the diamond accents on the sides. You're going to have both baguettes and then rounds. Not going to spend too much time on this one because sad day. We only have a 10 available. We are out of all other sizing. We did do a pretty huge drop down on this though. We are bringing this to you for not the price you see on the screen, because you are seeing $349.99. Nope, we worked our magic on the live stream. We are bringing this to you for $262.49, $52 utilizing your budget pay. So if you like that bright, vibrant green, maybe the Demantoid garnet was a little out of your budget, this is going to be a really budget-friendly piece, $52 on the budget pay. Just keep in mind, y'all, we only have the size 10. It is 10 karat white gold, so you could have that sized if you love it, if it's your birthstone, or put a little sizer on it. Hunter mentioned last night that we have those sizers on shoplc.com, so that's an option as well. Goodness, I remember being in high school and I would like wrap toilet paper and then tape the back of rings if they were too big. You know, you gotta do what you gotta do. You make it work. Okay, that will be item 106, comment 106 for that premium Savorite garnet with the diamond accents. I mentioned it, but I want to point out one more time, you're going to have that contrast. Y'all know I love to mix and match and mix it up. You have your baguettes and then your rounds. So 3 baguette diamonds on each side and then 2 round diamonds on each side. So it's going to give you some contrast. It's going to give you a little bit of depth as you look at that ring. And just bringing you back into that kind of green color space, that vibrant green color space that we saw with our first garnet ring. Did I tell y'all, or did I tell y'all when we started this show that garnets like go way beyond what we might have in our head of what a garnet is supposed to be, because they are just all over the map on the colors. We've seen our bright oranges, we've seen like our deeper oranges with the honey garnet, and then we've seen the bright vibrant greens, and we've got some more greens coming up. We also have some beautiful kind of wine tones, so excited to get to those. Those will kind of be in my little maroon wheelhouse, I would say. Ooh, okay, going straight into our next Savorite garnet. This is actually a set, you guys, And when we do sets here at Shop LC, it's going down. Like, it is going down because the pricing can't be beat. When we have a set, I would say 9 times out of 10, actually I'd say 10 times out of 10, you are getting both pieces for the price that one of those pieces should be. So basically it's like you're getting a BOGO. And who doesn't love a BOGO? I'll tell you, if any fast food restaurant sends me an email, and they do, because I'm on a lot of email lists. If anyone sends me a BOGO, I am like instantly like, oh yeah, I'm going to go there. I'm going to go there and eat tonight, because who doesn't love a BOGO? And I feel like that is really what you get with our sets. Sorry, that took me a second. Sometimes it's hard to get those bracelets on. Okay, so insert clasp with a double safety. So know it's going to be safe on the wrist. There's like, just, it brings you such a comfort. When you're like, this isn't going anywhere. I know that clasp isn't opening. I remember having this little, it wasn't even like diamonds. It was like cubic zirconia bracelet that I had in college. And I went out and I went to like a winter formal event, and it didn't have a safety, and the clasp at some point, I guess, pushed in. I lost it, and I was devastated. And this was like costume jewelry, you guys. So can you imagine if you didn't have that double safety on a precious gemstone bracelet, and kind of just like that sick, sinking feeling that you would have the next day when you realize, oh my gosh, or even like that night when you get home and or even when you're not home, like you might just look down and be like, my bracelet's gone. So I always love it when we have the double safety, because I just think it brings people some confidence and kind of gives you like a restful feeling that you don't have to worry, it's not going anywhere. 2 sizes available in this one. We have a 6.5 and a 7.25. This will be our 7.25. I have a very petite wrist, so you'll see it's got quite a bit of room there. I would likely go with the 6.5 if you do have a petite wrist. But here is where our little BOGO comes into play. You will also get your stud earrings. They're going to have disc backs. Nothing more comfortable than a little disc back on studs. It's going to keep that earring nice and flat to the ear. It's not going to pull. Just going to keep it nice and flat. These will be in vermeil, yellow, gold. All right, here is that stud. It is a petite stud, but I love something that Chris was mentioning on Saturday's show. When you have an oval, even at a smaller carat weight, it has a really large presence because of that elongated look with the oval shape. So I feel like even with these petite studs, it has a more elongated look than it might if it were the same carat weight with a round stud, because it's just kind of taking up a larger, longer space on your ear. And the studs are going to perfectly match up with the sizing and the coloring on the stones in your Savorite Garnet tennis bracelet. So if you're someone who maybe you have a diamond tennis bracelet that you wear all the time, you can layer these and kind of give yourself a little pop of color, a little bit of fun in your jewelry wardrobe. Again, with the Savorite Garnet, you're kind of getting that lime green pop of color, that like bright, vibrant spring feeling, right? It's just like it boosts you up, it lifts the mood. Bright colors do that, right? They just kind of make you go, ooh, okay. It makes you happy inside. And so I feel like you really get a burst of joy, a burst of happiness when you see the vibrant colors on this tennis bracelet. $80 utilizing our budget payment on that one, $399.99. That again, y'all, is for the set. So you're going to get both your tennis bracelet in vermeil, yellow, gold, as well as your studs. They're going to perfectly match shape and coloring there between your stud and your bracelet. So a really easy grab and go piece if you like to kind of have things matchy-matchy. Grab them in the morning, head out the door. That's a great thing about a set, is it takes the thought out of having to match up your jewelry. We have another set coming in the show. It's actually like a 4-piece set, and it just makes your morning so convenient and so easy, because you're not there going, oh my gosh, okay, wait, and like, maybe y'all are more prepared than me, But I get up in the morning and I hit snooze 10 times, and then I'm like, I gotta get ready. And I'm like brushing, and I'm doing this, I'm matching my outfit, and like jewelry, can barely even think about it, and like, wait, what should I put with that? It's the last thing you add, right? And it's easy when you have a set, because it's just like, oh, okay, let me grab the earrings and the bracelet, they match, put them on, and roll out the door. So simplifying your life with those sets. And also, just like I mentioned, y'all, the price points on our sets really blow my mind, because typically I feel like when you're looking at our different jewelry sets, you really are getting one of those pieces basically as like a little free bonus gift. That is a over 9 carat bracelet with your Savorite garnet. So a 9 carat bracelet for $3.99. I feel like that would make sense. I feel like you could go into another jewelry store, and that would be probably even on the low end when it comes to pricing. So to have that with the bonus option of those stud earrings, it's just something nice they do here at Shop LC. So that Savorite garnet set, I believe that will be the last of our green toned garnets for the day. We will have a beaded necklace coming up. That's going to be a little bit different look, maybe a little bit more of a casual look. That will be, this one will be, the set is 107. We will be coming up with that beaded necklace later on in the show. Now we are going to get into our wine toned garnets. This is what I traditionally would have thought of when I think of garnet prior to coming and working at Shop LC and kind of getting immersed into the world of fine jewelry. So this is part of our Luxoro collection. This is just done so beautifully. And I can't remember if I've shown this one before, but I feel like I have, because either that or I'm just like, I'm good with my little taglines. Because this is a cocktail party on the finger. You have a premium Tanzanian wine garnet with natural champagne diamonds around that stone. So your halo and the sides of that band are going to be in natural champagne diamonds, and that center stone is going to be your Tanzanian wine garnet. So this is your little cocktail hour right here on your finger. It is all done in 10 karat rose gold. So when you combine the rose gold with the natural champagne diamonds, you get such a warm look. I really do. I feel like based on like the rose gold, if you had this same ring in a different gold tone, it would have a much different look. This is really going to give you such warmth. Natural champagne diamonds go really, like, they go hand in hand with rose gold. The two pair really, really beautifully, because they both have warm hues and they both have kind of like a little bit of femininity to them. I want to point out, those natural champagne diamonds, guys, these are not color treated. They are naturally occurring this warm, beautiful color. And that is our name for them here at Shop LC. But you might have come across natural champagne diamonds out in other jewelry environments, and they would, maybe be known as like that little yummy dessert name that we all love. 2.5 carats on this one. Most of that will be coming from your Tanzanian wine garnet, but you will have quite a bit of carat weight from those champagne diamonds as well. Again, the champagne diamonds are going to come into play on your halo as well as on both sides of that shank. With that oval, like we mentioned, really giving you a larger presence on the finger because that oval is elongated. It's going to sit up, but it is not, something that's going to get tagged on clothing or in your hair. We are down to sizes 6, 7, 8, and 10 on this one. We've sold out of the half sizing, so maybe it's something you slip onto your middle finger if you are typically a half size gal out there. $70 utilizing your budget payment on this one. $349.99 in full. And guys, I don't know if I mentioned, but with your budget payment, you will actually get your purchase after your first payment. So you don't have to wait. We are going to get that to you. This is not the Shop LC layaway. This is budget pay. So you will get your product as soon as we receive that first payment. So $70 will get this shipped to you. Beautiful, feminine, rich, warm look with the combination of the wine garnet, the natural champagne diamonds, and your 10-karat rose gold. You will comment sold 108 for that combo there. All right, now sticking with our Tanzanian wine garnet and champagne diamond combo, we have a pendant here, but we didn't stop with the wine garnet and the champagne diamonds, okay? We added a whole nother layer of white diamonds. So you're gonna have a white diamond halo, and then you're going to have a starburst, kind of a sunburst halo. Oops. Here we go. You have an outer halo. It's going to be kind of more of that sunburst, starburst look. So you're getting a really beautiful look. It's just like pushing of the light outward, right? It will come with your 20-inch chain lobster claw clasp on that. Oh my gosh. Struggling for a minute here. What's new? I'll tell y'all this, you guys. The clasps aren't that hard to get. I struggle because I'm trying to do it on, live stream. Oh my gosh, I have a dog update. You ready for this, DJ?
Sure.
I told you all about my nosy neighbor, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so this morning, I worked the night shift last night on TV. This is for you guys who don't know. And so I slept in, and I got up, I set my alarm for 10, because I work till 2, so that makes sense. I wasn't just sleeping in like crazy, but I got up at 10 and made my coffee, and I went out on my balcony, so during my coffee, prayer time, and I'm on the second floor, but a girl was walking her dog, back behind, there's a creek area. A girl was walking her dog, and Camry, my dog, jumped off of our little patio bench, and she started barking, which dogs do, right? Mm-hmm. There's a foreign dog. My downstairs neighbor, the one that is always complaining at me, she comes outside on her patio, and she asks the girl walking her dog, do you hear a dog barking? I was like, what? Why? I don't get it. I do not get it. Whatever. It is what it is. I luckily haven't run into her, so.
That's good.
Yeah, because I feel like I'd be like, why? Just simply why? Okay, back to the necklace. I don't even know where the dog thing came into play. Your center stone there, you're gonna have an oval wine garnet. You have your outer halo of white diamonds, and then you have this sunburst style halo of your natural champagne diamonds. But guys, this is where things get crazy. The price is $99.99. Okay, you're getting a wine garnet, champagne diamonds, and white diamonds for $99. $20 on your budget pay. I can't even believe this. 1.75 carats. DJ, can we see the carat weight on the garnet itself?
Also, Lauren said, or Big Joe says was a...
What's up, Big Joe? Big Joe's been tuning in more lately. How's your new year? How many days are we in? Eight days into 2024? it's going in quick. Like, wow. Okay, we are getting in quick to 2024. Okay, 1.55 carats on your wine garnet alone. The rest of that carat weight is going to come from that first halo where you see your white diamonds, and then that outer kind of sunburst style halo with your natural champagne diamonds. 18 natural champagne diamonds. Those are just getting that little burst of light, burst of warmth. I also just feel like when we have that second halo with the sunburst style, it gives it a more detailed look. It almost gives it a floral motif style. So something completely different. Take a peek at that on the neckline. Oh my gosh. And you get the chain. I might have already said that. And then I think when I read the price, I was like, oh yeah, well, you don't get the chain. That makes more sense. You get the chain. So you're getting your Vermeil rose gold chain with the pendant for $99. $20 on budget pay. That is going to get you your pendant and chain ready to gift, ready to wear. If you are looking for Valentine's and you're looking for that nice kind of not low, but like just that good price point, right? Maybe you're in a new relationship and you can't break the bank because who knows what's going to happen, but you want to get something nice. $99. You're getting over a carat on your center stone. It's a very prominent looking pendant, and it has a chain. So like when gifting, right, you want something that they can take out of the box and put on because they love it so much, right? Like that's the ultimate, like, oh my gosh, they love my gift if they take it out of the box and they put it on. Like, you know when you're in a store and you, well, yeah, you'll probably do, and you buy a piece of jewelry or something, it's like, oh my gosh, I want to wear it right now. That's like the excitement you want to have when you give someone a gift. So to have the chain where they can literally take it out of the box and she'd be like, oh, I love it. I'm going to put it on me. That's worth it right there. $99 on this one, you guys. This is item 109. $99 for the pendant and chain, wine garnet, white diamonds, and natural champagne diamonds. So you are getting 3 precious gemstones. Take a peek on that video. That's really going to show you the shimmer and shine. And though it's 20 inches, since you are getting the chain basically complimentary, you could definitely switch up this chain if you wanted it to sit a little bit higher. Maybe you have a rose tone or even just a gold tone chain. You could totally switch that out, and you can also use your rose gold chain on other necklaces in your jewelry lineup. Let's take a peek kind of at the back of that clasp too to see just how versatile that chain could be. Oh, actually that's perfect, y'all. Look at this. Look how petite that is. So you could definitely get some usability out of this chain. It's going to be super, super versatile. This will be item 109. You're going to comment sold 109 for your wine garnet champagne diamond combo. But we didn't stop there. We also have those white diamonds, 3 precious gemstones. Talk about romance, okay? I keep mentioning Valentine's Day. What a romantic combination. Champagne diamonds, rose gold, and Tanzanian wine garnet. $20 will get that home to y'all on budget pay. We have officially entered into the second hour of our live stream. If you are just hopping on, my name is Lauren. I am a host here at Shop LC, and I get to hang out with y'all here in the live stream room. And you know, get personal. We get to know each other. Y'all get to hear stories about my dog and my sports knowledge and all that good stuff. So if y'all are hanging out, you know, let us know in the comments. We want to get to know you. It makes it really fun when we can interact. If you want to see something again, let me know. The way you're going to shop. If you are on TikTok, you will visit the link in our bio. If you are on Instagram or Facebook, you are going to comment sold with the item number. That will be the item number at the top. So like for that last necklace, it was sold 109. Feel free to utilize our comment sold feature as a way to create a shopping list as well. And then at the end of your shopping experience, as long as your cart reaches $49.99 you will get complimentary shipping right here by shopping in the live stream. Also, all of our pricing on the live stream is good for 24 hours. And then after 24 hours, it goes up. So get in on it while it's hot, because after that, you're going to be like, dang it, I should have got it. The price went up. Oh my gosh, I could have had it a better deal. And you might still love it. You might still get it. But in the back of your mind, you're going to be like, dang it, I could have saved a little bit more money if I got it on the live stream. So 24 hours to snag our deals. Tomorrow by 4 p.m., all of these prices will go back up. Okay? All right, moving right along, we will head on over to item. Ooh, yes, Anna, thank you for sharing. Miami Dolphins, those have an orange tone in there. If y'all are just joining, we like to do a little question of the day, and we had some beautiful garnets with some orange tones, and we were thinking, with these stud earrings, how perfect would these be? These were our Spezartine garnets, and we were thinking, how perfect would these be to go to like your favorite sporting events? And we had thought of the Denver Broncos, University of Texas, University of Tennessee, Cleveland Browns, and now we have the Miami Dolphins. Thank you. Yes, yay. Getting more and more on that one. Okay, moving into item 110, we are sticking with the Tanzanian wine garnet. Y'all, the way these wine garnet stones are placed, it is absolutely beautiful. They are trillion cut, so I love a trillion cut. It's a unique cut. You're getting that triangle look, but they've placed these where they kind of fit in together, so it's kind of like a little puzzle of these trillion cut garnets. And then in the center, you just have this beautiful cluster of moissanite. Moissanite, you guys, fire, 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 brilliance, brilliance. With moissanite, you are getting the rainbow effect. You are getting a refraction of light that is uncomparable to anything. When light hits moissanite, it gives you this rainbow sparkle. If you are someone who is all about the sparkle, you need some moissanite in your collection, because moissanite is just going to take everything up a notch. We've got sparkle, and then we have moissanite. It is just like rainbow, sparkle, razzle, dazzle, disco ball on the finger. On this one, we're going to have sizes 7, 8, and 9 available. 5.15 carats. I would say quite a bit of that is going to come from your trillion cut garnets. It looks like we have 14 of your trillion cut garnets, 7 of those on the top, 7 on the bottom, and then that center space is just filled in with that cluster of moissanite. Now again, they've added the wine garnet with rose gold, so I feel like that is going to again give it that very feminine and warm touch. Those two go really nicely kind of hand in hand together to give you some warmth, to give you class, kind of to give you this really deep look that's going to draw you in. Look at the sparkle on that video. Oh yeah. What a unique design. I mean, really could be considered a cocktail ring. I would absolutely wear this also as like a center, a middle finger ring. I'm not saying a center finger ring. I'm creating new terms over here. But a middle finger ring, because it is so prominent. It does have such a presence on the hand. And sometimes when I have larger rings, and we're going to have some big ones coming up, I feel like they go so nicely on the middle finger because they just pull your eyes right there to the center of your hand. $129.99 on this one, $26 utilizing our budget pay. $26 will get this home to you today. We have 14 trillion cut Tanzanian wine garnets. Those, like I said, are placed kind of in this like alternating puzzle-like formation. And then you just have a splashing of moissanite right there in the center. $129.99 instant complimentary shipping. This will be item 110. You can comment sold 110 for our Tanzanian wine garnet ring. Honestly, guys, it could almost look like you're wearing multiple band rings. Like it could go between a cocktail ring and then like a, oh, okay, she's got a garnet band, a moissanite band, a garnet band. Because it does have that layered effect, kind of like that alternating. Those moissanites are just like sandwiched right there in between your garnets. So could definitely come across as a multi-band or as that cocktail style ring. This will be item 110. You will comment sold 110 for the trillion cut Tanzanian wine garnet ring with the addition of moissanite. When we add moissanite, we are really starting a party because we're really bringing on all the sparkle, all the pizzazz. It doesn't get better. It does not get better, except for it probably will, because we have these butterflies, you guys. These butterflies are coming up. Stick around if you are a butterfly fan, because you are going to fall in love with the way these butterfly earrings are placed. Like, I haven't seen something quite like it, so I have a feeling you are going to fall in love today. Okay, now these are really kind of similar in a way to the styling of that ring. We're going to utilize again the trillion cut wine garnets. I will say these are a little bit lighter in color. They're going to have almost like a purple pink hue on this wine garnet, which I guess that makes sense, right? Because wine can be a rosé, wine can be a red, all the different varieties. But again, you're going to have your trillion cuts kind of placed in that alternating pattern with the moissanite down the center. It has what we call the omega clip. So when you place the earring in the ear, you then have this clip that settles onto the back of the earlobe. So it's going to keep it perfectly in place. There's a few different techniques that we use here at Shop LC to keep your earrings really perfectly in place. And I love seeing the omega clip because it's very comfortable. However, you might need to use a mirror to get your earring in the ear. See if I could do it. I think I'm going to have to grab our mirror. Okay, so you definitely need a mirror, and I'm just having a struggle with that. So I'm just going to show you it up close. Look at how these would perfectly hug the ear. Same overall design as that ring we just looked at with your trillion cut garnet on the sides, and then the splashing of moissanite sparkle right there in the center. 4.35 total carats on this one, so a little over 2 carats per ear. So you are going to get a nice amount of sparkle on each ear. And I mentioned this to DJ before. I honestly do wonder if you could take these, if you didn't have pierced ears, if you could take these to a jeweler and possibly have them adjusted to become a clip-on. I do believe you could with that omega clip style. I think you could have just kind of that insert area removed. You might even be able to do it at home. I don't know. I don't want to ill-advise you because you might need to put like a little backing or something on there. But I do think you could make these into clip-ons. I know some of my friends out there do not have pierced ears, and it feels like, wait, I want to get in on the precious gemstones too. So maybe this is an opportunity to transform these into some beautiful clip-on earrings. $99 on these, $20 utilizing our budget pay. I really love the look of these. I love the size. I don't know. I wouldn't call them like an ear huggy because I just feel like an ear huggy like really squeezes the ear, and I feel like these give you a little bit of space. They give you a little bit of movement and a little bit of dangle. So you're going to get kind of between an ear huggy and a hoop earring. So it's going to give you a really prominent look. $99 on that one, you guys. $20 utilizing your budget pay. And I do want to point out, if you are going for the mega deal today, even if you utilize budget pay, and let's say you grab these earrings, item 111, and you pay $20 up front because that's your budget pay, since they are $99 total, you will still get complimentary shipping. So that's pretty cool too, that we don't base the complimentary shipping on what you're spending today. We base the complimentary shipping on your overall cost at the end of your budget pay. So just another thing that I'm like, let's go Shop LC. Like, always moving and grooving, always doing things to help our customers get beautiful pieces of jewelry home, whether that be through budget pay, just our pricing overall. our 30-day joy guarantee. If you aren't in love, you got easy returns. 30 days to make that right for you. So that will be item 111. Comment sold 111. I do want to just point out one more time, you are going to have a different color variety. Though they are similar in style, you do have a lighter color tone of the wine garnet on the earrings than you did in the ring. All right, sold 111 for those earrings. Take a big swig of coffee. Thank y'all for joining us today. We hope you're having a wonderful Monday. It doesn't feel like a Monday. I don't know, it feels like I don't know what it feels like, but not a Monday. Sold 111 for the earrings. It was 110 for the corresponding ring, though I do feel like the colors vary. You're going to get a deeper, richer color on the ring than we see in the Omega clip earrings. Okay, sticking with our Tanzanian wine garnet, beautiful cocktail ring coming up. It is going to have a floral motif, so you're going to have a very feminine, elegant vibe, but I wouldn't say dainty, because this is an elongated look. It is going to captivate you. It is going to cover that finger without a doubt. Perfect for the middle finger, because it really is so elongated that you're going to want to just like utilize that space on the middle finger. And great thing, y'all, full size range available. We have sizes 6 through 10 available on this ring. It's in a cluster formation, but it's going to give you the look of 4 flowers kind of in this bouquet on the finger. $129.99 on this one. We will be doing Vermeil Rose Gold. So we really are sticking in that trend of combining our rose gold and our Tanzanian wine garnet, just to give you the warm feminine tones. I would say this wine garnet, though it does have that wine color, it's going to have a little hint of pink and a little hint of purple as well. So I guess that does give you kind of that burgundy wine look. Not quite a maroon, but as you can see even behind me, you're getting a pink tone. You're getting a pink kind of splash in there, a little bit lighter in color than some of our other wine garnets with that really deep maroon color. This is going to have a light splashing of pink. So it really is going to completely amp up that feminine flair. And then just making those prongs, holding all those stones together in that rose gold is going to contribute to that as well. You have the combo of ovals and rounds in there, so contrast in that bouquet, contrast in how these flowers are made up. And I also want to point out the metalwork. Look at that filigree metalwork on the side, and look how it's finished underneath. Beautifully finished. Something that Shop LC is so good about is really making sure that the pieces are gorgeous from the inside out. Right? You can have something that's absolutely beautiful. Maybe you have a really cute coat, and it's like super cute, but the lining is horrible. And it's like, okay, well, to the world, my coat looks like a beautiful top quality coat, but you know, the lining is like crunchy, crispy. You're like, well, that took my coat from a 10 to a 6. So here at Shop LC, we finish everything through. We want it to be a 10 on the outside and on the inside. We spare nothing when it comes to quality. $129.99 on that one. Again, you guys, full size range from 6 all the way to 10 on that floral garnet ring. Since you do have those 4 flowers, it really is giving you the look of a floral bouquet right there on your finger. That will be item 112. You'll comment sold 112 for our floral motif wine garnet. Doing a little organization. Sorry, y'all. Just wanted to get my stuff together. Okay, it's time to party, because we have not only hoops, but we have inside out hoops. Doesn't get better than that, you guys. Inside out hoops in your Tanzanian wine garnet. These are a little bit more on the petite side. I'm interested to see how close to the earlobe they sit. Whew, okay, hear that little snap and you're like, it's time to go. Okay, I'm putting both of these on because I love them. Instantly, right off the bat, I'm like, yep, I love them. I love them, I love them. Welcome on in. I see some familiar faces. We've got John Boyd, Reba, welcome, Brandy, Short Hirsch. How's it going, Short Hirsch? How's it going, John? Welcome. Thank y'all for tuning in today. All right, you guys, look at these inside-out hoops. Okay, hoops are my favorite because they bring out the flirtiness, they bring out the fun, they bring out the ultimate feminine flair, but then you bring on the inside-out element. And that is just going sparkle on sparkle on sparkle. Because as you look at someone, or as someone looks at you, all they are going to see is the sparkle of your Tanzanian wine garnet. Layer and then another layer, which is just perfect because really most of the time, for many of us, we would have our hair down. And even with our hair up, people aren't necessarily looking at us from behind. So they're not taking a peek at this area where you might typically have your stones and other hoops. They're looking at us straight on. So they're just going to see garnet, garnet, more stones, more sparkle, more femininity, more flair. Like, you cannot beat an inside-out hoop. 3.75 on each ear, so goodness, over a carat and a half on each ear of your Tanzanian wine garnet. They are going to be rounds. As you see, they go nicely down the front, and then right there on your inner hoop as well, you've got a nice little hinge closure. And I always love on a hinge closure just to hear that little snap. You know it is secure in the ear. You are locked and loaded, ready to roll. Not going to fall out. You can be on the dance floor. You can be chasing after your kids. These are going to stay in your ear. Nice little dangle, a little bit of flirtiness, a little bit of fun. Perfect feminine piece. Gentlemen, Valentine's Day. $59.99. These are on the Tanzanian wine garnet side that is going to have that pink hue, that almost lavender purple hue. So it really is going to be perfect for that feminine holiday, right? I mean, Valentine's is like the feminine holiday, I feel like, because you get pinks and you get reds, and it's like all things girly and all things cute. All things girly and all things cute. Okay? That is what these hoops are. $15 on budget pay. $15 will get these home to you. Inside out, we are using the Vermeil Rose Gold. So pretty much with all of our wine garnet, we are pulling in the feminine flair with the rose gold. $59.99. You will comment sold for our inside out hoops. I'm just going to leave these on until we have another pair of earrings. With my luck, we'll have another pair right next to this, but who knows? Let's see. Hoops make you dance, especially inside out hoops. Big fan of whoever created the inside out hoop. I actually need to look up who created the inside out hoop, because every time I see them, I'm just like more and more in love. And I always feel like I just want to, like, I don't know, give that person a big old hug, because this was a great invention with the inside out hoops. These were item 113. Now we're moving on to item 114. And right when I say that we are keeping the trend going with the Tanzanian wine garnet and rose gold combo, we come in and mix it up. We have a Tanzanian wine garnet bracelet. And I'm just going to say this. It's a little tricky to find the clasp. And that is a good thing for you, because that means there is no break in your stones. No break in your gemstones. Our designers made this clasp so that it is completely drenched in your Tanzanian wine garnets. Okay? No little metal area. You don't have to worry about this spinning on the wrist, even if the front came to the back, or the back came to the front. You're just going to see Tanzanian wine garnet. It does not get better than that, you guys. But I have to figure out where I open it. Or DJ might have to. DJ, I need help. can't figure out how I get the little thing out, the insert tab.
Oh yeah, how did I do this?
TJ's gonna he's the pro.
Oh, okay, I think you gotta click the one that's like right here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, DJ. Okay, so guys, it is actually not hard. I just make things look hard. You click in this little garnet there, and that will release. I'll show y'all when I take it off, unless I get confused again. Upside down. This, really beautiful. This is again gonna have kind of, I feel like, the pink tones / like purple tones. So very feminine, really bold look. This is gonna be like a triple layer. It's a 3-row bracelet. It's giving you that really big, bold look. Oh my gosh. Look at the look of luxury with this bracelet. It is so eye-catching. And just like layer after layer on those garnets. Look at the sparkle. Take a peek at that. I mean, the lighting on our videos is really going to give you what it would truly look like in person. So keep in mind, here on the live stream, we are using phone cameras. So phone camera quality is amazing. But natural light, nothing is better than like seeing something in person with the natural light. This is going to be the 6.5. I have a nice petite wrist. I have a petite wrist, and this is like nice fit. It's a perfect fit. We do have a 7.25 available as well. It's going to be that nice medium size. I do think, since it's triple layer, kind of that width is going to make it a little less flexible on sizing, so you might not be able to, kind of squeeze it onto your wrist as easily as maybe like a single layer. But I just really want you to take notice of how prominent this is on the wrist. It is platinum over sterling silver, so I feel like you're getting that nice kind of like clean, crisp shine that you get with platinum. 27.75 carats of your Tanzanian wine garnets on this 3-layer bracelet. 6.5 available, as well as a 7.25. Yep, DJ's right. You just push down that one garnet and it will release. Double safety as well. Nice large insert tab. Since we do have those 3 layers, you want this to be secure. Your double safety. And again, you guys, no break. No one would even know where your clasp comes in. $3.99 on this one, $80 utilizing our budget pay. This is going to have a mixture. I know I've said on some of these wine garnets, they have the pink tones, like with our inside out hoops. This one is going to be like a blush tone. So not too pink, but also not too maroon. Right there in the middle. But you're going to get a really clean look with the platinum over sterling silver. Again, $80 utilizing our budget pay. This will be item 114. You will comment sold 114 for our 3-layer Tanzanian wine garnet bracelet. Lots of different shades with our Tanzanian wine garnet. So if you have any questions on the Tanzanian wine garnets, if you've seen a piece you like and you're curious what hue you really will see in that one in person, let me know. I'd be happy to bring that up to you so you can see it up close. I know some of us are looking for a little more pink, a little more purple, a little more red. So I really want to make sure you get the right garnet that is going to give you the hue that you're looking for, that fits your personality, right? Okay, now we have part of our GP collection. Okay, that GP stands for Giuseppe Perez. So this is a designer collaboration here at Shop LC. We will have the Orisa Rhodolite Garnet available, but I am actually wearing, which one do I have, DJ? Or which, it's the,
Oh, I think you have the...
Okay, I have the African Amethyst, but we also have the garnet available on the website. The garnet's actually going to be marked down in price. It's $147.99. The amethyst is going to be just over $200. If you love a butterfly, I would say snag the garnet. It's the Orisa Rhodolite Garnet. we have an earring that is going to match that, so you'll be able to see. It would be this ring, but it will be in our rhodolite garnet coloring with the rose gold. But just like, look at the size of this butterfly on the hand. This one's petite. I'm thinking this is probably a 6. So it is like only going to go on my ring finger, but on your middle finger, this would captivate the whole hand. This is just such a beautiful piece. I honestly, on this one, I think it would look prettier on the middle finger, because I almost feel like here it's almost going to like fly off my hand. On the middle finger, it really just be right there in the center of your hand. $147.99 on the Orisa Rhodolite Garnet version with white zircon on those outer edges. That is giving you that burst of light and sparkle, not to be confused with cubic zirconia. White zircon is actually a naturally occurring gemstone. It's going to have kind of that look of a diamond. And something kind of cool when it comes to the GP collection is you get a hidden sapphire. It's just a little thing that they do with this collection. On this one, it's going to be right in here. You will have a hidden sapphire. And that's kind of something special that only you're going to know about it, right? It's hidden, but you know about it. You know what I mean? It's just something special. I love the butterfly, you guys. I love the butterfly for 2024. I love the butterfly for all of life. It is a reminder to spread your wings and fly. It is a reminder to never be afraid to change, to transform into the next version of yourself, to continue improving, to continue growing and changing. And hey, maybe you need to get in a cocoon for a little bit. By golly, sometimes I need to get in a cocoon for a while and just like recalibrate, readjust my mind, and yeah, I feel like that's kind of like just I feel like I'm in this butterfly state of mind. And maybe it's the new year. I feel like I've kind of been going on these waves of like feeling a little down and then feeling motivated and then feeling down and then motivated, and it's like the mixture of like the motivation of a new year, but also wanting to like wrap up in a blanket because I'm sad the holidays are over, and it's like what now kind of feeling. Anybody feel that out there? It's like kind of this up and down feeling. But the butterfly really inspires me, because just when the butterfly, thinks it's done, or when it's a caterpillar, then it becomes a beautiful butterfly. So maybe you're in your caterpillar stage. I feel like maybe I'm in my caterpillar stage, and I'm just waiting for that moment to, really feel like transformed into that butterfly. And I just think it's a beautiful reminder that can happen any day. Any day you can spread your wings and fly. So something really special. Yeah. Good for like times of change. If you know someone who is going through a lot of change in their life, you can absolutely, you could gift this kind of as a motivational piece, something to inspire them, to wish them good luck, to keep them motivated on their new journey. So this one was the African Amethyst. That one was just over $200, but the Garnet is on special, you guys. It is going to go back up to the same price as African Amethyst, but it is on special for $147.99 since we are doing the January birthstone show. So you want to grab that in the next 24 hours. It will be the color and the rose gold of these earrings, but it'll be this size and style that we're seeing with our African Amethyst. $29.60 utilizing our budget pay. This butterfly ring will be item 115. You will comment sold 115 for our GP collection ring. And I believe now we'll probably move right on into the earrings, right, DJ?
Actually, before that, we have the pen.
Oh my gosh, how did I miss this? Okay, so we got even more. Okay, y'all. With these, it's like, I don't even feel like it's like, do you like it? It's like, which one would you wear most? Would you wear the ring? Would you wear the necklace? Or would you wear the earrings? Because they are all three stunning. It really just depends on your personal preference. what you tend to go for when you put on your outfit. Do you gravitate to necklaces? Are you someone who like doesn't feel like yourself without a pair of earrings? Maybe if you work with your hands a lot, a ring isn't practical. So this is one of those items. Go for the one that's going to fit into your jewelry collection. But everyone needs one of these special butterflies. If anything, as a reminder to yourself, that daily source of inspiration. Lobster claw clasp. I almost said a butterfly clasp. Lobster claw clasp with adjustability. So it will go from 18 to like 20 or so. Vermeil rose gold. Sorry, y'all, like I mentioned, these are rarely as hard to get on as I make it look. I just have my moments with the clasps. All right. Whew, okay, look at this, you guys. So beautiful. This will be your rhodolite garnet. So it's going to have that really beautiful pink tint with the wine color. We are using the white zircon again to give you that burst of light, that burst of sparkle, and the vermeil rose gold, 4.5 carats in this one. So let's see. Yep, exact match size-wise from the ring to the necklace. And exact price match as well, $147.99 on the butterfly necklace. Obviously, this is an attached chain, so it is going to be ready to wear. Would make an absolutely lovely gift. And I feel like at that price point, even if you have some younger ladies in your life, maybe you have a college-age niece or a college-age daughter or granddaughter, that is a time that they absolutely need that reminder to spread their wings and fly, that they can transform and become a new and better version of themselves any day, every day. Every day you can wake up with a fresh start. You are never trapped by what you were yesterday. You always have the option to become a new, vibrant, better version of you. Just a little, I don't know, tidbit for the day if I haven't given y'all enough already. $147.99 on this one. Again, budget pay on this and the ring, either of those would be $29.60. Your necklace is going to be item 116. So you would comment 116 for the necklace, sold 115 for the ring, and then the earrings are coming right up. Now, what I find so special about the earrings is the way they're placed on the ear. With these earrings, essentially, the wing of this earring is going to be just barely on your ear, and then it's kind of like the rest of that butterfly is just soaring. It's just soaring through the sky. And something I heard recently from someone I follow on Instagram, oh my, like, look at that. Look how pretty it is, DJ, how
That's
it
good.
sits like at that angle.
I like that.
Like you just barely have the wing with your like clasp on the back, and then the rest of that butterfly is like dangling. It's soaring through the sky. So feminine and just such a fun way to present a butterfly earring. 5.5 carats, so 2.75 carats on each ear. That will be between your Arisa rhodolite garnet and the white zircon. That white zircon, that burst of light, the burst of sparkle. You will on these also have, again, your hidden sapphire. It's going to be right there on this one. 5.5 carats on this one, so a little more carat weight than you were getting in the necklace and ring, but we're going to keep that at the same price, $147.99. So guys, like I said, I wouldn't hold out on these. These are so special. They are part of our GP collection. That is Giuseppe Perez. This is a widely known jewelry designer that we have done a beautiful collaboration with here at Shop LC. So these are truly designer pieces of jewelry. And the special thing about these, I mean, there's so much meaning, but also just the fact that you're getting this designer piece of jewelry. $29.60 will get it home. It is not like, do I buy it? It's just, which one do I get? Do you go with the necklace, the earrings, or the ring? whatever is going to fit into your jewelry wardrobe, whatever you think you will get the most wear out of. I really do think the earrings just sit so beautifully on the ear, and it gives you that true look of that butterfly soaring through the sky. And that was what I was going to say, is soar in 2024. And I follow this very inspirational influencer named Tiffany Hendra, and she does a word for the year, and hers was soar for 2024. And it's just, I think that sounds good. That sounds good. I think we should all keep that in the back of our minds. Let's soar in 2024. $147.99 on either of these three pieces. Okay? So let's go back through this one more time. $115 on the butterfly ring in the Orisa Rhodolite Garnet. $116 on the necklace, and $117 on the butterfly earrings. $29.60 if you'd like to utilize the budget pay on either of or any of those items. I guess it's not an either or, it's like a B or C option on the butterfly varieties. All right, that will be item 117 for the earrings. All right, guys, if y'all have any questions on any of the pieces we've covered so far, feel free to let us know in the comments. We've got quite a bit to go through, and I have been on a roll with my chattiness, if you haven't noticed. I came in hot today, right? Came in hot with the words of wisdom and the sports talk. Some days, you're just on fire. Just kidding. I entertain myself, if you haven't noticed. All right, now we have, holy mackerel. Okay, y'all, this is just really cool, and this is the kind of thing that I'm like, what propelled us to get this creative and clever and cool to do something like this? Okay, so it's a multi-gemstone ring. I'm going to give you a peek. DJ, will you roll down real quick and look at what other gemstones we have? Please. Sorry, didn't mean to be demanding over here. Orisa Rhodolite. Blue sapphire. Oh, Thai black spinel. Okay, had a feeling, but just wanted to check. Okay, so we have this ring. It's lovely. Nice, beautiful cocktail ring. You've got your Thai black spinel. You have the vermeil yellow gold. I think they even used some rhodium in there on those prongs to give you a really bold, dark, deep look with your Thai black spinel. Are y'all ready for the big reveal? This ring opens, and inside is your Orisa Rhodolite Garnet ring. In that Rhodolite Garnet is going to be a mixture of marquee cuts, of ovals, of pairs, set in the vermeil yellow gold. So then you can close this back up, and you essentially have two different cocktail rings. One in your Thai black spinel, one in your Orisa Rhodolite Garnet. Again, they've used the rhodium to give you a very big, full look. The rhodium is kind of when you just dust the prongs with a color tone, and that's going to give you that fullness and depth of color, kind of matching whatever gemstone is prominent in that piece of jewelry. Just such a creative, clever thing. I'm like kind of in shock, honestly. I'm like, whoa, wasn't expecting that one. When I saw it, I was like, is this like a set? What's going on here? But so cool and so unique. And if you're gifting this, you guys, I mean, how excited, ladies out there, how excited would you be if the gentleman in your life presents you with a ring and you're like, oh my gosh, it's beautiful, Thai black spinel, it's gonna go with everything, it's gonna be super versatile. I mean, y'all, Thai black spinel, little black dress, black cocktail dress, black evening out, a black two-piece set, a business suit, it's gonna go with everything. And you're like, oh my gosh, I love it. And then he's like, oh, well, there's more to the story. It opens, and there's a garnet inside. so different. I have never seen anything like this, you guys. So different, so unique. You are getting 2 rings for $129.99. We're gonna offer budget pay as well. $129.99 for 2 rings. DJ, can we see what sizes we have? Thank you. 6, 7, 8, and 9. This is a thick ring. I wanted to take a peek kind of at how thick this is on the finger. So I feel like it fits slightly more snug because of the thickness. See what I mean? It's very thick on that band, obviously, because it opens and there's, surprise, a bonus ring inside. Wow. And then look, this is part of that GP collection too. Look at the underbelly there and look at that sweet little hidden sapphire. Perfectly finished. $26, y'all, utilizing your budget pay. Sizes 6, 7, 8, and 9 available. Get in on this. This is really cool. This is going to be item 118. You will comment sold 118 for our little hidden treasure ring. You got your black spinel and your Orisa rhodolite garnet. Talk about a surprise. Like, if you are gifting that, ooh, okay. Surprise, surprise. Look what you got. A whole nother ring. Did any of y'all expect that? Because I did not. Y'all might have seen the video behind me before I showed you, but I was not expecting that. Okay. Love, love, love. If you tune into my lives, you know I love crosses. You know, that brings me back to my own personal faith. And I think anyone out there who, you know, if you have the talent of getting things tangled, which I just said, just kidding. If you have personal faith, then a cross, as soon as you see one, I feel like it is an instant source of comfort. It is an instant source of peace. And so as I look at this cross, I am reminded of peace. I am reminded of comfort. I am reminded that I'm never alone. But what I love about this cross and what sets it apart for me is that it is large and it is sparkly. And I feel like so many of the crosses that we typically see, right, we don't all have, but, you know, we all are familiar with like your standard gold cross or like a, you know, petite diamond cross. But this is, I would say, a special occasion cross. This is a cross you could wear to your daughter's wedding. This is a cross you could wear to your baby's christening. This is a cross that could just be your special occasion jewelry. Look at the size on that. Look at how captivating it is on the neckline. If you want to walk in the room and be like, hello, here's what I'm about, this is that cross for you. 9.6 carats of your Orisa rhodolite garnet. 20-inch chain, it's going to be included on that platinum over sterling silver. So these Orisa rhodolite garnet, these are going to have a really deep purple color to them. And then I think when you add the platinum over sterling silver, it's going to be a very clean look. Very clean. You have a little bit of a floral motif going on there in the cross, though. That center of your cross is going to be kind of like the illusion of a flower. And then I feel like you kind of have these petals moving outwards to the sides and up along the cross section of your cross, right? Let me take a peek at the measurements for you, because this cross means business. This cross is large. So from top to bottom, 2 full inches. 2 inches vertically, 1.5 inches horizontally. So big, big cross. Y'all, this is the special occasion cross that we all need. Imagine putting this on with a very simple evening dress. Maybe you have a wedding coming up later this season. Maybe you have a graduation coming up. Reuse a simple cocktail dress that you have and let this be what makes it brand new. Let this be what makes it for the next occasion. $89.99 on this one. Yeah, wear it every day. This doesn't have to be a special occasion cross, especially at this price point, y'all. I haven't mentioned that. $89.99. You could absolutely wear this every day. I mean, I wear my petite cross every day, so to me this would be a special occasion cross, and it has the sparkle power and it has the size to be a special occasion cross. But go for it, right? I mean, go big or go home, especially when we're talking about a cross. Why not? Why not wear this every day? 9.6 carats on your Arisa Rhodolite garnet, $89.99, $22.50 will get this home to you utilizing our budget pay. $22.50 for a 9.6 carat 2 by 1.5 inch cross. Chain is included. Utilize this chain on other jewelry. Platinum over sterling silver. This will be item 119. Comment sold 119 for our garnet cross. Let's see what we can squeeze in here. We are cutting it close here on time. All of my, little life advice has had to slow down a little bit, but okay. I talked about sets earlier and how here at Shop LC, when you have a set, it is pretty much like you're getting a bunch of free things. And this one is no exception, you guys. This is like getting 5 free things or 4 free things and paying for one. This is like crazy town. This is, honestly, if we only get to this, is a really great end of show special. 5-piece set. You're going to have the Arisa Rhodolite necklace. It will come pendant, so you won't get the chain, but you will have the Arisa Rhodolite pendant. These are all going to be in platinum over sterling silver. You will have the tennis style bracelet. Double safety on that insert tab with a double safety. Beautiful. You will have a ring, which I should note we are down to size 9 in the ring. Don't let that prohibit you though. Wait until you see the final piece. We do have a pair of stud earrings. They're going to have a white topaz accent. You'll also have your white topaz accents on the ring and on the pendant. Okay. Here is the full collection. Earring, ring, tennis style bracelet. Look at the size of those ovals on that bracelet. And then your pendant. $87.99 for all 4 pieces. $87.99, $22 utilizing your budget pay. Talk about easy breezy, no muss, no fuss jewelry. Grab any 2 of these and head out the door, and you're going to have a really beautiful put together jewelry set. Grab all of them and you're going to be blinged out. You're also going to be coordinated. It's going to look like you put a lot of effort and time into picking your jewelry that morning, when really you're just like, blah, there's my set. I'm out the door. But $87.99, that sounds about right for an Arisa Rhodolite garnet pendant. But we didn't stop there. We got the pendant, we got the ring, we got the bracelet, and we have the earrings. Entire set. We can get those home to you for $22 on budget pay. Let's see, $87.99 divided by 4. It's like $20. It's like $22 for each item. A $22 garnet pendant, $22 garnet tennis bracelet, $22 garnet ring, $22 garnet earrings. I'm so excited I can't speak because I'm like, this is the deal of the day. Not just our live stream special, but like this is the deal of the day, I would say. $87.99. This will be item 120. We'll comment sold 120. This one is going to have, honestly, that true deep wine kind of color. This is the Arisa Rhodolite garnet, but it is going to have a deep burgundy color, almost a little bit of the maroon tone, a little hint of purple. But I would say the best way to describe it is going to be a very rich, deep burgundy color. I did mention we are down to size 9 in the ring. Like I said, don't let that prohibit you because you have 3 other pieces. So maybe you gift the ring and you keep the necklace, bracelet, and earrings, or maybe you gift the ring with the earrings and then you keep the bracelet and the pendant. So many different ways you can mix and match these. And I always like to say, if you are getting a set, as long as you gift one of the items, then the cost is qualified as a gifting cost. And therefore, it doesn't have to be calculated into your shopping budget because it's a gift. So that's my justification when it comes to a set. This was item 120 for our 4-piece set, earrings, pendant, ring, and bracelet all for $22.50, not even 50 cents, just, where did I get 50 cents? $22 on budget pay for that set. Guys, we hope you've enjoyed our show. This was our January birthstone show. All my January babies out there, happy birthday. Don't have a birthday, have a birthday month. That is what I do. That is a major tip. Enjoy your birthday month. Eat dessert, do your favorite things, spend time with your favorite people. Make it last all month long. Why the heck not? Thank y'all for tuning in. We hope you have a wonderful rest of your Monday and also a great week. I will be back with y'all here on the live stream on Thursday, both in the AM and PM, and then again on Friday in the AM and PM. So we'll be spending a lot of time together at the end of the week. Have a wonderful day. Take care, and God bless.